Are we live? Okay,
Yeah.
we're live.
All right.
Here we go. We're live in Coach Wyville's office. All right.
Where'd you grow up?
Boonville, Missouri. Boonville's what I call it, but yeah, that's right, okay? I went all years of school, graduated from there. I've actually only lived in two places. Well, I went to school in Warrensburg, but I've only lived in Boonville and Odessa. Pretty incredible, isn't it? In a lifetime of 55 years, I've lived in two places, right? Wow. I would say that my middle school teachers, my middle school administrators would be very shocked if they saw where I was at and what I was doing. Does that describe a little bit about my middle school years? However, I'm going to say they were my most formative, meaning, you know, because I wasn't maybe making the best choices, I had good teachers, good coaches who started seeing the potential or guiding me in the right direction, and maybe that's why I'm here trying to do what they did for me, for others, okay? My grandfather used to come and get me, and I would go stay at their farm, and I would throw all my clothes in a paper bag. That was my suitcase. I have three daughters. Kelsey teaches at the high school. Taylor, that's at William Jewell. Morgan, that is a senior or graduated this year. My wife is a nurse. I have a mother and a father that are still around, all right? And then I have a brother, which I see when we choose to see each other. How about that, all right?
Good.
31, okay, but that's working, but think about it. I've been in school since I was 5 and I'm 55, so I think I've been in school in education for what? 50 years, isn't that incredible? All right, yeah. I think the key to every job you get is building relationships with those around you, getting to know people, because I think that makes it important for you and makes it important for them if you know them. So the advice I would give people is to go in and get to know the people very well, and then build from there. That way you can help that person because you really know about that person.
And first question.
Okay?
Who or what inspires you?
Well, I'm a very faith-based person, so I think one is the guy above. That would be one way to do it. And then who has inspired me to teach? I think past teachers. I think who's inspired me to coach is past coaches. And who do I get inspired by every day? Students, staff. I think every day we learn. Every day we come to work. Every day we come here to see one another and we inspire each other. There you have it. Yes, I do. As in, one, we'd all like to live almost 100 years and be able to pass on the information he's given to us, because even if John Wooden's gone, do we still use all this stuff still today? So that's how important a man he was. Oh boy. Well, I think that favorite book, let's see. I'm almost like Abraham Lincoln, all right? One is the Bible. I'm also like John Wooden. One of them is the Bible. And then the other, and I love to read. I really do. That's a tough question. I think anything with history, anything with leaders, a lot of biographies I read each night. There's the 2 books I read each night. You read the biography or the Bible, all right? Over or under? You know, PJ, I really don't concentrate, you know, on whether I put it over or under. You know, that's interesting, because now I'm going to have to start noticing. Is there a better way? I would say under. Because because it would come out easier.
Yeah.
Because over,
You might get hung up.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
All right, we good.
Funniest thing? I don't know. That is a very tough question because I think every day has some laughter. You know that. I think that if you can't find laughter in every day, find humor in what happens, maybe laugh at yourself, you know, at things you do or things you say, like this morning. You know, I didn't realize that I said I that many times, but I'm sure now I've caught myself 10 times saying that, thinking, wow, I really do say that, you know, but I don't know. I think that every day we laugh a little bit around here, don't we?
Yeah.
Because I think that's the way you have to look at it. When you say the funniest thing, I think you'd have to say which day and probably every day, all right? Favorite sports team, you'd have to categorize that, meaning by sport, and then you'd have to look at by wins, but I also think the key to a lot of teams is how they contributed to those around them, if you understand what I'm saying. Meaning, I think we base it on a successful team as a team that wins all their games. I think that to be a truly successful team, you have to have given to the people that are around you. And so when you say that, I got favorite high school teams, I've got favorite pro teams, and I know you're going to know MU is going to be one of those that's going to come flying out. And that's probably the one I support, you would think, the most, but I want you to understand that other point, that there's a lot of more to sports than just wins and losses. All right? Oh, and money, it's a big number. All right, I want that. And problems, I want a little number. So it depends on how you're asking me. Do I have a lucky number?
Yeah.
I wore a lot of times 13
13.
in some sports, but because I was a receiver, they made me start wearing in the 80s. And so I guess favorite number, probably my favorite year would have been when we won state, probably 81. It would have been my favorite number. Then again, how about numbers like 92 is one of my daughter's births, 89 is another one of my daughter's births, 95. So see what I'm trying to say is, depends on what you're looking at, number-wise, okay? Superpower. And what would I want it to be? Well, I know that I'd have to give some thought to it, but I'd want some superpower that I could help people. If I could have if you understand what I'm trying to say. I know that you're saying, well, there's a lot of superpowers that might do that. Maybe the superpower to make money so I could give it to others and to help them with all their needs. How about that?
Okay.
Patience.
Patience?
I don't think that sometimes I show good patience. I think I'm very quick to act sometimes, and I need to be slower to act and deeper in thought. All right?
Okay.
If you were trapped on a desert island with someone other than a family member, who would you want to be trapped with and why?
Oh, boy. Abraham Lincoln. I can't have another choice. Like Andrew Jackson, I can't have another choice. Like John Wooden, I can't have another choice. Because I think that you're Mother Teresa. I think you understand that I'm trying to pick people that can, I would like to find out what made them do how incredible they were with other people and what they did. Does that answer that?
Yep.
Okay, it would be country music in Western style. How about that? Paper. You can build fire with that too. Bet you Ooh, I'm a man of many hobbies, all right? I spend a lot of time with Brown Dog. And I go to watch a lot of sporting activities. I garden. I used to like to hunt and fish, but I ran out of time, so I'd say that that's in my free time. Family, friends, students. I go and watch students' activities, all right? So that's my free time, which there's not a whole lot of, all right?
Okay.
We did it! We did it! It looks amazing! Look at that! That looks like what you would buy from a store. Should have been. Look at all the sports space. So much. You do aerobics in here. So many activities. Do step class. It's making my head spin. How many activities we can do? Play Army Man. Yeah.
What kind of music do you usually have here?
Oh, Motown. There's only one kind of music, all right? That was the one and only type of music is Motown, all right?
Did you order the code red?
That's a tough question because
All right. On the count of 3, name your favorite dinosaur. Don't even think about it. Just name it. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Dog.
Does Barry Manilow know that you raid his wardrobe?
Oh, I've had shirts that were gotten from me for a while. I had a fraternity brother. This mom sent one back because she had never met me, and she got me the most wildest shirt because she said, "When you describe this guy, I think of this shirt." You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Right.
You know what I'm saying?
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 You know what I'm saying? Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I know what you're saying, all right?